Okay, we're back for turn 21 of Metal on Metal. We have this contact here, which could get jazzed up by these unidentified tanks coming in over there. Hopefully, Spucker with the Tiger on this flank is going to be able to prey on these and not get blapped in return. The smoke is probably going to keep this platoon here with Jimmy Changa, Sergeant Bagel, and Matthew Zaleski out of the fight, unfortunately. But Wubba and Big Chief, as well, actually, because we updated the orders, Casey are going to be coming up onto this flank to get that slight flanking fire that might be decisive over there, and at least get the crossfire going. Now that this chappie over here is being blapped by Peanut. So, yeah, we're kind of holding on the right, aiming to punch on the left, but we'll see how it pans out. That contact there, which FJ is hearing, may... Oh, and Urban. Urban's in shock because he's just got artied. There are some Pershings out there somewhere. Some of them might be there. They might be over there as well. Probably over here, but, you know, we'll just press go, let's see. So, come on, Spucker, start inflicting... Yes, there we go. The Tiger Terror. That was pretty conclusive. We've got a spot on the other... that was a half track. Okay, so we might want to set up where we can arty that wood. Did briefly spot the other Chaffee over on the left as well. That would be a very difficult moving shot for Casey, but he might do it, you never know. And yeah, that's another tank there. Yeah, contacts all over the place. At the end there. And that's... Yeah, Jeff Brown spotted one of the Pershings over there. Urban took a casualty, so I'll have to get the clipboard and find the red pin again. But yeah, that was a relatively successful turn. Nothing overly dramatic, I don't think. Right, let's go and see what happens. So the first thing that happens is that Spucker nails a Sherman. Boom! There we go. Right through the front turret there. Yeah, right underneath. Boom! We'll take that. I think that's the only shots that really get exchanged. We'll start off with the right. Oh, we could have missed the trick here. Now that is a target that Eric and the go on. I mean, it's a bit late. That would have been an amazing target to hit. Nothing like hitting a transport full of infantry, but yeah. They're getting in there. Yeah, we missed out on some other stuff going on there, didn't we? And it looks like we're getting some tanks coming up here. Now, is this... Yes, this is heavy woods, meaning it's impassable to the vehicles. We'll double check when we get to the turn. Yeah, there's another Sherman. This might be the two that were with this this one, just coming up. Yeah, I mean, in case he's not going to hit it from there on the move at that kind of distance in World War II. That's not happening. And then right at the end, a Wubba is. I swear sometimes. I mean, I get the reference, but I swear sometimes you guys just pick names that are just funny to say. There's a bit of flanking going on. We might get a shot in. And then, yeah, Squawker is eyeballing that one. Now, this is not necessarily the best job that the Tiger Company commander should be doing here. Also worth noting that we have a tank contact here behind this tree, which... Oh, that's a Panther. Oh, he's coming through the thing, isn't he? Where's... It's me trying to eyeball tanks here. Oh, we can't see him. Look. That is a quite well-concealed Panther from this position. That should be okay. And the Panthers over there are probably okay as well. That's cool. Cool. And Jeff Brown has spotted this Pershing, which is... I guess some kind of reserve, because it ain't got a good field of fire. There's this bump here in front of Auerhof, which is really going to prevent it seeing anything. It's going to prevent me, you know, if I was coming this way, it's in a good reverse slope position, but I'm not going this way, so we're not worried about that. So yeah, that's interesting. We might be able to... It looks like he's definitely got a German platoon coming this way, and we've got armoured infantry heading into this wood. Whether that's just the one half-track, we can only hear one half-track. Oh, there might be two. I don't know, it's hard to tell sometimes with the sound contacts. Yeah, maybe a whole platoon. We might move Eric forward so he can get a better view. I mean, he did have a view. He might be able to get the half-tracks as they go back, which is not ideal, but it's also not nothing. So, yes. And that smoke is rising a bit, so the Panthers should be online soon. Yeah, so really wait on Wubba to take that Sherman out over there. Right, that's the right. What happened on the left? We did spot this other Chaffee at some point there. Who spotted him? Ah, the Royal Cabbage spotted him. But he's, I think he's still... Oh, he took a pot shot, did he? Oh, and he hit him. That is a plucky little Chaffee. So yeah, we've got a little bit of subsystem degradation going on there. So he obviously knows that that's coming. But meanwhile, Urban and the area around... Where is it? Rheinkamp is just getting hammered. Who can see that? Oh, that's Kerry. Or Keller. I just know it's Kerry. That could be... That's little. That could be a half-track or something. Yeah, we might be onto something there. And yeah, so we got a casualty from the artillery. Oh, yeah, right at the end as well. Very unfortunate. Yep, sucks to be the guy in front. Who was that? That was the number 3 in that scout team, Urban's team. That was Stirb Schnell, which is kind of amusing because it means die fast, if my German is correct. And it might not be, let's be honest. Turn 21, artillery. Oh, there goes the pen. It just fell off the desk. Right, so... yeah, nothing spectacular over on this flank. I'm much more... I feel like my immediate concern is that Limbo is going to try and secure this off, win the firefight, or obscure it. Occupy this wood with some infantry, and then once he's sorted these two positions out on this flank, that infantry can just advance over here. Or alternatively, he could potentially, if he moves up and takes this far, he can work the cutoff behind the wood there, which would stop me from moving up. So that's the thing. Do I need to get my own infantry up to fix all this? I don't know. Speaking of... okay, they have successfully unbogged themselves. Zero budget. Obviously had zero budget for engine maintenance and is actually immobilized in the snow. So we're going to get McGruff's squad and put it on some tanks so it's still mobile. But yeah, we've kind of been advancing. We've spotted some targets. I think we can... we've got stuff to work with. Right, so on this flank, let's get Eric into a slightly better position where he can shoot up the back of that wood. Yeah, that should be okay. And we'll just double check. No, this is impassable in here. And Pixel Trip and Tim is still hanging on in there. So we know be pretty confident that the American scouts haven't advanced that far. Big Chief is coming up. Spooker is on the case over there. That's what we want. Wubblubber is... that is a pretty... I will take that as a hull down position. It's about as good as we could ever want. And then... yeah, Casey is coming up just next to him. I might bring Casey this way a little bit. Just to space them out a little bit more. The Royal Cabbage on the other flank is coming up. I think we can bring Hutch up as well. Start exploiting that reverse slope. Peanut's still in quite a good position covering off that and that corner. I do think that is a potential position for enemy tanks. Proximal is not really in the fight there. But that's also okay because, you know, he's just a Panzer III. Keller is fine. Cusack is in that keyhole. And that's okay. I mean, let's just blow that building up. We should probably get McGruff's squad out. We'll put him with the... we'll run over there, split the teams next turn and put one on each of the Company HQ Panthers. Or Battalion HQ. No, Company HQ. And zero budget, I guess, can just kind of stay there. We'll institute a little bit of patching up for you guys there, so that you don't get totally traffic jammed up. And then let's bring the company HQ, which is Panic Evergreen, being driven around by Zeze, and Frank Dolus being driven around by El Bastardo. They can just come that way. I'm a little bit worried that Limbo's tanks might be able to get line of sight over here. I mean, there's a Sherman. Probably not. It's probably a bit high. But, I mean, it doesn't cost anything to be sure. So let's move 3rd platoon up as well, so that we don't have a very embarrassing, well, I died in my deployment zone incident. Bring them a bit further forward as well. And, yeah, Luke Frame, let's get you and the FOs out. Let's see, can we pop you there? Can you see much? Yeah, we can see that wood, and we can see that wood, and I think those are going to be the two critical points. Ooh, you know what else I could do? Instead of having McGruff's squad be tank riders, I have two Schwimmwagens. I could mount them up in the Schwimmwagens. Let's do that. That would be hilarious. Everybody loves the Schwimmwagen. Yes to the Schwimmwagen. Let's have we got? Oh, we can pick up another Panzerfaust. We're doing that. We probably should have enough ammunition there. Okay, that's about it. Part of me wants to move this platoon up, 1st platoon, but there's a lot of open ground here, and you just know that these are wildly obvious targets for artillery, so you know that may not end well. But yeah, something that is worrying me a little bit here is that I'm developing a line of vehicles down here, and they might, you know, is it possible for them to be exposed to enemy, like, enfilade fire coming up from, like, over this way if Limbo moves over here, which seems likely. So maybe they might not be targetable where they are in the line, but how am I going to get out of that position? That route between the two wood blocks there, that's where Big Chief is just coming through. That will be covered, and going back that way also probably. Yeah, so they could be a bit exposed, but on the other hand, it's quite a long way. How far is it? Maybe a kilometer, 1,000 meters. And you know, a bit of smoke. We could be okay on that front. So, yeah. Anyway, Jeff Brown, let's give you a target arc. And put you on hide, so you can just sit there and listen in for us. Yeah, okay, right, let's press go and get that one back.